After Superman detonated during a fight, he wakes up in the Batcave. Batman explains that he just unlocked a new power called the Superflare, an evolved form of his heat vision that releases all the energy stored in every cell of his body, essentially turning him into a living solar bomb. But Bruce also warns him, using it completely drained his cells, leaving him powerless for the next 24 hours until his body recharges. So Clark decides to use this moment of vulnerability to finally tell Jimmy Olsen the truth. Jimmy doesn't believe him at first, and even when Clark shows him how his glasses alter his eye color with a dummy prescription, he's still not sold. But then Clark catches a kid falling from a tree without hesitation, and when a gunman takes a hostage downtown, Clark puts on the suit anyway and walks straight up to a loaded weapon. Jimmy warns him he could have been killed, and Clark just says, "You think I only step in front of guns because I'm bulletproof?" Moments later, his powers return. He starts flying, and Jimmy finally knows for certain his best friend is Superman. But Clark still can't control the flare, so he heads to the mountains to test it again. The blast burns away his suit, and when Batman arrives in the Batplane, Clark has to board it completely naked. Bruce takes him to the Justice League satellite where he asks the team for help. Clark admits he's actually been enjoying being human, especially the food. But the League wants to make sure the power isn't affecting him negatively, so Cyborg suggests running Test JL-11A, except there is no Test JL-11A. The League just uses it as an excuse to blast him with weapons and beat on him to check if his strength and reflexes are back to normal. Fortunately, they are. Then they run a real test, a controlled flare in the satellite's reinforced basement behind a wall of titanium, and this time, Clark actually pulls it off. So Batman tells him he's buying everyone dinner, and the whole League hits a bar in Metropolis where Clark tries alcohol for the first time. Problem is, without his powers, his tolerance is gone, so he keeps drinking, tells everyone he loves them, and blacks out. The next morning, he wakes up with a crushing hangover, hears about a shootout downtown, throws on the suit, and leaps from his balcony, only to remember he still can't fly. So he bounds across the city, arrives at the scene, and faces men armed with weapons that drain power. He dodges their blasts but gets crushed under falling debris. He's bleeding, he's broken, but he still takes them all down and saves the day, proving that Superman doesn't need his powers to be a hero.